Hi everyone, Arturo Spraycasso here. This is going to be today's tutorial. As you can tell, it's a teepee scenery, so it's going to have a lot of landscape around it as well. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's something new, so I hope you guys enjoy it. This will be an intermediate level tutorial. Okay, so what I did first is I went ahead and I cut out some stencils. I made my own teepee stencils, and you saw the colors that the teepees were. Well, that's the kind of colors I'm going to use underneath the teepees. Now I'm creating a sunset style scenery in the background. Just some orange, a little bit of red, blue, and yellow. See, I kept the yellow in the middle. Added a little bit of white to create some clouds. Now let's create the ground. We use a little bit of orange, yellow, and brown. This will give us a rough texture. We're going to use another magazine sheet. Just cut off a piece of it. Just like so. Yeah, it looks pretty good. We're just going to tap onto our paint and then tap onto our painting, onto our canvas. This will give us different textures. So it could be ground, it could be rock. Just a mixture of a little bit of everything. See, I didn't do the whole thing. I just kept the major parts that I felt was important on the painting. Now, I mixed a little bit of brown, orange, and yellow. And I'm going to make the effect, you know, like maybe a miniature cliff or something. There used to be water here, and what you do is you just tap onto those colors and just smear down. Nice. You can come back, add some water to it later if you want. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of green and some black on top of that. This will make us a dark green. Okay, now with the sea sponge, making some random trees in the background. See that? Awesome. So some parts will be dark green and some parts will be lighter green. That's why I like to mix the two colors together. I don't go out and get the dark green. I like to combine myself the same black and green. That way when you put them down on canvas, it'll look like a transition between the light green and the dark green. Okay, I'm just adding random pieces of land here, highlights, a little bit of yellow. Very easy to create highlights. See that? Just match the contour there. Okay. Awesome. Again, with a little bit of green and black, I'm going to add some random bushes throughout our painting, because you know this is the wild, so there's quite a bit of plant life, bushes. Add a little bit of highlight with them, a little bit of yellow. That's what you get. Now here, I don't know if you guys have seen teepees, but they have this support sticks. I'm not sure what they're called, but this is what you use to create the teepees. So I'm just gonna add a few sticks sticking out. I really don't know how many there is. Somebody told me there was like 6, somebody said there was 12, so I just went ahead and put a few. Awesome. Now we're just removing the stencils that we put at the beginning of our painting. Now be careful not to scratch the teepee that you put on the ground. There we go. See that? Awesome. Also, as you can tell, I went ahead and added some random highlights to those bushes. You know, some yellow, a little bit of red and white. This is me just adding some white. I'm using a sea sponge. I'm just tapping it into white, bringing out some of those highlights on those bushes. See that? You can do that throughout your trees as well. Now you guys know the Spraycasso funnel and how it works, right? Added a little bit of black. There we go. Just creating another layer in the painting. Trees, it can be more plant life. Spray painting is all about layers. As you first saw, the first layer was our stencils, and then it was the scenery in the background, the clouds, then the ground, then the plant life, then the highlights. Now I'm adding another layer just to give it more dimension, more 3D. feel to it. Light another one back here. Just have fun with it, guys. I get a lot of comments. People tell me, well, do you know exactly what you're going to paint before you paint it? Sometimes. Most of the time, even I myself get surprised of what comes out. Now, get some white, a little bit of red, as you can see, not too much. This will give us a pink-like effect. And I've seen these trees around here in the southwest. They have a little bit of pink, some white leaves to them. So I thought I'd give that a try and make one of those. Okay, let me show you what I did again. A little bit of white, spray of red, and the sea sponge. The sea sponge has random textures to it. That's why I really enjoy using it a lot, especially creating plant life. You can buy the store sponges, but they have a pattern to them, so it always looks kind of repetitive and the same. Alright, well, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's tutorial. Sorry if I cut it a little short, but I was out of time with my camera, so that's all I could do. And I felt I needed to give you guys a tutorial this weekend, since I wasn't doing much. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. Try it. Until next time, folks.